Welcome to MajorDom's 17th DePIN workshop. Today, like you already can see, and I think you already know, we will look into how we can use the knowledge, or some parts of the knowledge which we already used in the last workshop, which depends on interacting with RagFlow, as well as the Moonchain API. And we will use this knowledge today to create our own AI doctor. You can find you can find this tutorial in the Moonchain docs and the testnet tutorials. Build your own AI doctor using Moonchain, RagFlow, and Wi-Fi. Before I will want to go on with this topic, I need to introduce you about some changes which have been done on the RagFlow demo, the online version of RagFlow. So because they use a new version there, the workshop for the LLM reporter won't work in the way anymore, like I showed it in the video, because RagFlow demo, I can show it to you actually, won't provide an API key for the assistant anymore for us. You can see it here. Normally, if we click here and would click here, we would be able to get the API key and the API address, the URL for the API call. But sadly, like I said, because they changed it, I wasn't able to use it in the German workshop on last Friday. So I had to figure out and make it possible to run it locally. For this, I started to take the approach of using the WSL on Windows 11. I would not want you to do it this way because it took me around 2 days and I'm still not fully figured out what was the problem when it came to CPU usage, memory usage, and indeed how to get the connection. So we decided to use VirtualBox instead to run the Docker container. The Docker container you can find here in this repository. I also provided it here in the tutorial description itself. There, I also need to tell you it would be impossible to change the .environment file. I can show it to you how it's done, actually. I hope I can do it a little bit bigger here. It's working. So we will open a new tab, which is small again, sadly. So RagFlow, Docker. And here we have the .env file. And here it would be necessary in the beginning, when you open the file, it would be, or it will be like this. Only showing slim, or I just see that I didn't recommend it slim. But it worked like it was intended. I think it's because, yeah, the other image just overwritten the previous, and because of this, the version 11 was installed. I've written in the tutorial that you should use version 12. Actually, version 11 and 12 both worked, like I tested it now. Version 10 didn't work like I wanted to use it, and the latest version also didn't work like I wanted to use it. So, yeah. Additionally, you would need to create your own Gemini key, because Gemini would be the API which we will use. This you can do via using this link. But I also want to explain you that you need to have a Google account to use it. Sadly, because I had so much issues when it comes to CPU usage and memory, also when I used the virtual machine, I won't do the whole preparation in the workshop today, but I think I explained everything pretty much here in the tutorial, so everyone should be able to follow. And if not, please leave some comments or question under the video or also in the Moonchain MajorDom channel. So under the video, there should be the link to the Moonchain channel, and in the Moonchain channel, we have an own MajorDom channel. You can ask there, or yeah. With this said, I would like to begin with the creation of our project. Like you see it here, we would start with creation our folder, which is already done. The next step will be to initiate our npm project. Fine. Was a little bit. I wondered why there's an output in this way. I kind of had the thoughts that it would be some kind of different format. These libraries we will install so we are able to directly use the script as TypeScript. What is this now? Type it here. Types, no, it's safe to have TypeScript, JavaScript, and plain install. But I wanted to implement it that we are able to read inputs from the terminal. And yeah, for sure, we also wouldn't need ethers and the do-it-ring analyze kit, which I talked about, to better be able to order the data, to clean it up, to make it understandable for humans, make it more readable. Yeah. We will wait for the current black number, which we will call automatically with the ethers library. We then ask for the token ID, which will be no, sorry. We check our track the claimed events, which we will write into the transactions object, and then we will ask for the token ID, which will use readline to call the input of the integer from the terminal, which will be done here. So error on question. This is the input token ID, which gets called from the terminal. And with the next part, we are parsing the transactions, which we already called, and searching only for transaction with this specific token ID number. So we are only using the health data of this specific NFT or this specific Wi-Fi object or Wi-Fi product. Here we are currently, like I said, parsing the content, and we use we are creating a flat map of it. And in the next step, we then will use the do-it-ring analyze kit to further order, not order, sorry, it's not order what I want to say. It's also not clean, further tidy up the data, like I said, to make it more readable, not only for humans, but also for the LLM on which we want to send it. So yeah, here we have the flat map. Flat map is also something I further have to look into. With these 3 lines, we get the actual date of today, as well as the date of the week begin. For this, we also call the timestamp, print it into the terminal, and group our data for this timestamp. So we're only calling data with these dottering analyze kit that is specific for the work for the week with this timestamp. So for this, we get the object weekly group sleep data. And this weekly group sleep data, we further have to process with groupings daily, because when we want to use the sleep data for getting insights out of it, we cannot use the weekly data. We have to use the daily data to further to get insights for every day, because otherwise it won't be working like it's intended to do, and will be inefficient, and the quality of the response will be pretty bad. So here we will add everything of the data, the health data, and append it onto the health data object. So the first line will be the day number, the index of the day, then the sleep analysis, then how much deep sleep the person had on the day, light sleep, REM sleep, and the overall sleep score for this day. And this will be done for every day of the whole week, for which there is sleep data available. And yeah, then we also can further process the other health values, which will be the step analysis, the oxygen values, as well as the heart rate analysis. Sorry. And yeah, with this done, we will check. Here it's not necessary to do it daily, because you just can append it or to welcome to MajorDom's 17th DePIN workshop. Today, like you already can see, and I think you already know, we will look into how we can use the knowledge, or some parts of the knowledge which we already used in the last workshop, which depends on interacting with RagFlow, as well as the Moonchain API. And we will use this knowledge today to add everything of the data, the health data, and append it onto the health data object. So the first line will be the day number, the index of the day, then the sleep analysis, then how much deep sleep the person had on the day, light sleep, REM sleep, and the overall sleep score for this day. And this will be done for every day of the whole week, for which there is sleep data available. And yeah, then we also can further process the other health values, which will be the step analysis, the oxygen values, as well as the heart rate analysis. Sorry. And yeah, with this done, we will check. Here it's not necessary to do it daily, because you just can append it or you can edit to another, or you can calculate the medium from all the week's data. But when it comes to sleep data, it's not that easy. We also will add a check if the needed value is actually there, and if not, we won't use it. And yeah, with this done, we are actually pretty much done with this code. Just this part, we will have here once more a console log, which we will use, and then we send the health data, which we just created. with the token ID, because this we also give through to the LLM. Yeah, and as soon as we get a response, we also will close the readline object, and we will create a new readline object, which also makes it possible to call health data for another token ID. At the last, we only have to add the get current block number function, which we already used and I've told you about, I think. And our last line will be error catching and putting these errors out on the terminal. And with this done, I think we're actually pretty much able to call our AI. I would like to start or make sure that the AI is running. Welcome to MajorDom's 17th. So I'm kind of sorry that I had some issues. Welcome to MajorDom's 17th. The workshop. I hope you can see at least my monitor and can hear me now. I think this should be the case. Welcome to MajorDom's 17th. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. DePIN workshop. Today, like you already can see, and I think you already know, we will look into how we can use the knowledge. I'm currently not some parts of the knowledge which we already use. The webcam also, maybe I can copy it into the welcome to MajorDom's 17th. Yeah, I think you should be able to see me now. Today, like you already can see, and I think you already know, we will look into how we can use the knowledge. The webcam doesn't interact, or some parts of the knowledge which we already used in the last workshop. I just wanted to skip, which depends on interacting with RagFlow, as well as the Moonchain API. The topic we will use this knowledge today to create our own AI doctor. I missed one comment which we definitely will need to. You can find this tutorial in the analyze kits and the test also tutorial to add it to our new AI doctor using Moonchain did right now. And we also can see like to I already tested with this topic. The script needs to introduce you about some changes which have been done on the RagFlow interface or the RagFlow online version of RagFlow instead of a local virtual machine. Like I already told you, the new version. I sadly had the issue in the workshop sometimes when the LLM report went into energy saving mode that I didn't get any response yet. So I showed it in the video while I was offline. In RagFlow demo, I can show it to you. Just have seen my already recorded parts. So an API key is the response like we want to have. See it here. Normally, I just will start the whole script once again. I hope we would be able to get the API and the API address main underscore testing HTTPS API call. But sadly, like I said, because they changed it, should be running able and should call it in the German workshop on the data driving. So I had to figure out and make it possible to run all the data, which is this. I started to take the approach of token 18 WSL for on Windows 11 for further use of the data, which we got. Here you can see want you to do it this way because analysis for every day around 2 days, and I'm still still not figured out what was the problem when it came to
the whole week, and how much kilometers he went by this. How much indeed how to get the connection used for walking this 73 kilometers
VirtualBox instead,
and the average on the Docker container level. And here we can already see that what we want here in this repository, which is I also provided it here in the tutorial description itself. I also need to tell you it would be impossible to change the .environment token. I can show it to you how it's done actually. I can do it a little because I've just seen that the end of the here. Working. So the end of tab, our response wasn't fully there. So I try to take RagFlow, the double token count if our response will be better. And here we have the .env file. This is the final necessary. In the beginning, you have to add the file I just used. Oh no, sorry. I will be like just looked into the tutorial I used in this. I also wrote for this workshop, and there the comment that I missed now in the workshop already is written. But it worked like if you just follow the workshop from the Moonchain docs, you should be fully able to just overwritten. Do the whole workshop and do the whole project. Because of this, the version 11 here we want was installed. See that we get our response in the tutorial that you should use fully. I also want to check 12. Actually, version 11 and 12 both worked like I tested it now. Version 10 didn't work like I wanted 16. We only use it, and the latest version also the last 7 days worked like I wanted to use it for this. So even have additionally you would need to create your own Gemini key. First day, Gemini would be the API which we will use. This, you can do once more. This see that user response even is longer than we had before, and the response also to have completed. So the change in the count to use count actually helped with this topic. Sadly, because I have so much issues when it comes to I'm happy that CPU was able to memory. Also, when I used the virtual machine today, I won't do the whole preparation. I think you already in the workshop today, but seen that I had some issues when it came to pretty much streaming the workshop tutorial. This is depending on that I'm able to follow. If not, please leave some comments or questions first under the video or also in the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes. MajorDom's channel. I also then had to another the video. There should be the link to the Moonchain channel. In the Moonchain channel, we have our own MajorDom's channel that you can ask there, or that I had to go inside. With this set, I would like to begin with the creation of our project. So, I had to figure this a little bit out. You see it here. Like I said, if would start with creation or further any questions further, please reach out to me in the our NPM project via Twitter. And also, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, please try to interact, or if you want to interact further with me or some other persons which will do the workshop, you can find a specific channel for MajorDom's workshops in our Moonchain Telegram group. With this said, I hope you have been able to learn something about how we can use multiple LLM applications to these libraries with the result we actually want to be able to. So I think when we only would use RagFlow, we wouldn't have get the right output, and I also think when we only had used Gemini, we wouldn't have got the right output. And yeah, with this said, I would like to finish the workshop for today. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen so far, and yeah.